And fast and furious then, we move back up to the start, awaiting the lightweight men's single sculls A final with Konrad Hulsch, Moritz Cooper of Germany, Konrad Hulsch of Austria, Giovanni Borgonovo of Italia, Jan Struzina of Switzerland, Finlay Hamel of New Zealand, and Rasmus Lind of Denmark.
Yeah, all quality athletes in this A final. We saw the semi-finals yesterday, and it was so close as we're used to seeing in this lightweight event. But we'll take a particular close eye to the two center lanes, because they were really the standout athletes in those semi-finals. So we'll look at Jan Struzina of Switzerland and Giovanni Borgonovo from Italy, as we see Struzina here on the big screen.
Last year's silver medalist, Struzina.
We're already off. The A final of the lightweight men's single sculls is well and truly underway, and a nice even start there. Nothing to split these athletes so far as we ride with Struzina of Switzerland, and here the furious rating of Konrad Hulsch from Austria.
Incredible 55 strokes per minute, as we saw, just flying off of the starting blocks. That early lead he's continuing to hold at the moment. This is a look, I believe, with the over to the Danish sculler Rasmus Lind. Took 7th in this event last year, and so he's already improved upon that result.
Yeah, sure. The Soro Row Club athlete racing in lane number 6. So already an improvement from last year, but I think he wants to try and get one of those medals because he was really close to the leading crew in the semi-finals. As we see the Moritz Cooper from Germany now in full view. High rate of striking, as we're used to seeing in this lightweight events. All these athletes 37 strokes or higher, with Struzina from Switzerland actually underrating most of his competitors. But we saw yesterday that he's really efficient at that 37 strokes a minute range.
Finlay Hamel of New Zealand, his international debut at the 3rd World Cup earlier this year. He took 13th overall in the lightweight men's single. So racing up the senior category, earning speed here at the U23s. That's paid off for him in this A final.
Yes, but look at, we're about to reach the first quarter timing mark, 500 meters gone, and look at this. It is Jan Struzina from Switzerland. He's moved out with a clear intent, and I'm a bit surprised to see Borgonovo from Italy not right up there. He was in yesterday's semi-final already a length ahead of his competitors at this stage of the race, but Struzina really dominating this first quarter.
And you know, Borgonovo says Paul O'Donovan, a name that many will know from Ireland, the Olympic gold medalist in the lightweight world. He cites him as being his inspiration.
Oh, that's so great. I mean, a fantastic role model, right, yes, as a lightweight sculler.
Hello, Paul, if you're listening.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is Borgonovo. He's from Gavirate Rowing Club, so he trains on Lago di Varese, where we have, of course, our good friend Luca Borgini, who's also watching this live stream. I think he'll be interested to see what Giovanni is up to. But out in front, we're at about 800 meters into this race, and Struzina leading by a full length over Lind and Hamel from Denmark and New Zealand.
Tim, this is another instance, as we saw in the last race, of an athlete who took the silver in this boat category the prior year to go off and chase the gold. That has to be an incredible feeling at this moment.
Yeah, it must feel amazing that you're a length up on the rest of the field. You're not even halfway there, but you can relax just that little bit more, I think, and that can make all the difference. I mean, sometimes you don't need to work harder, you just need to be a bit more relaxed, and if you're a length up on the rest of the field, you can just find that relaxation just a bit easier. And he's working hard. We can see on the face of Jan Struzina that he's really putting in an effort, but he's a length, almost a clear water, quarter length of clear water clear of Hamel from New Zealand, a Waikato Rowing Club athlete from in the all-black uniform in silver medal position now, and behind them is very close. It's well, I think Denmark and Italy now in that bronze medal position, or at least fighting for that bronze medal position.
Yeah, Finlay Hamill of New Zealand, saw him earlier on in the race, just out of picture now, but we see his black unisuit on the left side. He had a good move at that halfway mark, and as Tim, you said, pushed himself into silver medal contention, leaving behind Italy and Denmark, who go toe-to-toe for the bronze medal. But what a good press at that halfway from the New Zealand athlete. I think he's making a push, certainly, to track down Struzina, but he's got a little bit of work to do, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we're just past 12:50, and look at the bow ball of Giovanni Borgonovo from Italy. I think he's making a bit of a move. He's closing up to Finlay Hamill of New Zealand, with Gian Struzina keeping them all off, still at that 1.25 length range. But this is going to be the most painful bit of the race. I think here you really need to dig deep in that third quarter to make sure your speed keeps on that nice high level all the way through, and then the final 500 your arm really hurting, but at this stage you really need to dig deep and make sure you don't relinquish any of your lead if you're Struzina from Switzerland. So he's doing very well, I think. About to cross 500 meters left to go, and he's still nice and long, nice connection at the front end of the stroke, but Finlay Hamill creeping up slightly, I think, in this third quarter.
Yeah, he's had a really nice third quarter, hasn't he, Finlay Hamill of New Zealand, as the times roll in. I'm keeping a really close eye, too, on Borgonovo of Italy, able to edge, I think, Denmark away just a bit to get himself into what could be a bronze medal position, but he knows this is his shot at the podium.
Yeah, we're in the final 400 meters of this race, and Gian Struzina is feeling the pressure from Finlay Hamill, I think, and Italy's Borgonovo also pushing along. Rasmus Lind from Denmark, the fourth placed athlete so far. So we have 4 scullers going for 3 medals as they come into the Red Bull area.
Oh, Struzina under pressure from the race that's happening behind him. The New Zealander, the Kiwi, moving. Finlay Hamill, absolutely incredible. He takes it up to 39 strokes per minute.
Oh, it's going to be oh so close. It's Italy with the highest boat speed now. Finlay Hamill of New Zealand right behind the Swiss sculler. It's going to be oh so close, I think. He's about to get overhauled. It's oh so close. Look at Italy. Look at the Italian sculler. He's really flying past.
Oh, Borgonovo overhauls the Swiss sculler. Struzina for just a moment. Toe-to-toe. It is Italy leading.
Oh, and Struzina is maybe off the podium because Rasmus Lind is flying towards the finish. Borgonovo from Italy, I think, has taken the lead with 100 meters still to go. It is, oh, it's so close. Finlay Hamill from New Zealand right up there. It's going to be, we're going to be on the line. It will be Italy, I think, just 2 strokes remaining. It was Italy. Borgonovo takes the gold medal. Then it's Finlay Hamill from New Zealand for the silver. And Rasmus Lind takes a bronze medal here. And Gian Struzina, he led from the start to 200 meters to go. But he has to settle for 4th place overall.
This is such a competitive category. I mean, of course, all of these boat classes are, but this is one with, I believe, the most number of entries. So it is quite an accomplishment to be in the A final, and heartbreak for Struzina.
Yeah, and so impressive that Giovanni Borgonovo wasn't distracted or put off by the fact that Struzina was leading him by 2 lengths at 500. Very mature race plan, flawlessly executed, and he's our new world champion.
Italy having a fantastic under-23 championship. You can read more about it in a piece from yesterday on worldrowing.com, but collecting a lot of, we've heard the Italian anthem. We're really happy to hear it. We've heard it quite a bit yesterday, and more to come today.
Yes, at least once more, I think, and we'll see what the rest of the day will bring.